Hello and welcome back to Deus Ex for real. We're not in the Malkavian mod anymore. We're here with Matt, with Jaime's robot going down the hall. Let's see, I've already talked to Jaime. He was going to tender his...
We're under a lockdown. You'll need to find a key to the front doors.
Yeah. Yeah, we did some stuff. I think we talked to Alex already, too, about jacking the 747. Now I know how to get into that thing. It's right here. This whole time, I could have been getting in here. I just forgot where it was. He put stuff in here all throughout the freaking game. But there's just credit chits, which is fine. Money's good. Money's fine. Money is always appreciated. But there was more stuff I could have got earlier in the game if I'd been, you know, remembering where these were. For some reason I was convinced they were over here, not there, against that wall. But we did it, and I'm happy for it. And we've seen we've seen this guy. I think we already got the first part of, did I already... Anna Navarro is dead. See Alex for key to the exit. Eliminate Anna Navarro. Skipping that going to the Helvad. Demiurge and Archon. Didn't we? Yeah, we did that already. Yeah. And Gunther doesn't have a kill phrase, which is interesting. Oh yeah, and down here the troopers shoot on sight. We did that already too. Okay, so we've already been pretty busy in here. But now it's time to go upstairs. Also, stay out of the women's restroom. Oh, I didn't. Did that already. I already went in there too. We already got pills against his orders. Okay, well, it's time to see what's going on upstairs. Should we go tender our resignation to Manderley? Do I still have keys to these? I do. They didn't change that. They didn't change the locks. Huh. Anybody? Oh yeah, they're sure in there. Well, let's give those guys a surprise. No, I don't have anything that would really do anything for them. What would I?
It's engaging the enemy. You, stop right there.
Come on out. No. I would reload. Dang. What's in here now? Sabo rounds and whatever that is. I probably actually want to break that open now. 6 picks, but I've got a Gep gun. I thought you were a Gep gun. Yeah. The Gep gun is how you pick locks. Plasma ammo. Yeah.
This ain't over.
Is it?
He's gone. I think we blew it.
Did he blew it? Are you really gonna block the door? Oh yeah, no, he's right there. Let's see if we can kill this guy from close range with the sniper rifle. Hey, wait. Shannon, I remember you. Hold still, Shannon. Report that, bitch. I'm going to report you. She was a bitch. I never liked her. Yeah, that's how JC feel. Let's steal their money one last time before we leave. Nothing fun there, and I'm sure there's nothing fun to read in here. It's probably just the same. Hong Kong turmoil. Disseminate to all agents. In the last 24 hours, the political situation in Hong Kong has deteriorated rapidly, and local authorities seem powerless to contain the chaos. A recent hit on the Lucky Money Club by suspected members of the criminal Luminous Path Triad was only the opening salvo in an escalating war between unidentified members of local criminal organizations. Casualties have included not only targets of opportunity, but government facilities and urban infrastructure. Both Hong Kong police and military are on heightened alert. As the situation develops, we receive further reports from UNATCO field ops. The information will be updated. That's actually good to know. Clean yourself off, Janice. Or Shannon. Janice is the other secretary. Yeah. That seemed a little bit mean. That lady was nothing but a jerk to me the entire time I was here. You've locked my office. Do I have email? Can I get email? You are closing in your position now. Exit as soon as possible. You must escape. Single flare. Put anything in here? No. I don't even know what the point of that is. Okay, well let's go see Manderley. That's important to do. We'll save over that. Be careful not to load the Malkavian mod one.
JC. Manderley, it's JC. How could you betray the Coalition?
You I like, Janice Reed.
How could you betray the Coalition?
The Coalition betrayed me, Janice. Let's go talk to the boss. He has things to say. Hello, Walton.
You will be much happier at the Library of Congress.
I can't control a man's mind.
You aren't a commander, Manderley. We hoped you'd give UNATCO an urbane diplomatic face, that's all. We screwed up our priorities.
I refuse to be pushed into some obscure bureaucratic cubbyhole.
Actually, I doubt you'll get the chance. Look around. Your star pupil has come back to teach a lesson to his old instructor.
JC.
I never had time to take the oath of service to the Coalition. How about this one? I swear not to rest until UNATCO is free of you and the other crooked bureaucrats who've perverted its mission.
Big words for a rookie. The only problem is that I've notified Agent Navarra of your escape. Trust me, she'll make sure you don't leave the facility alive.
You can't run, Denton. Even if you escape, your kill switch is counting down. You'll be dead in 23 hours. Another $50 billion down the drain.
We'll see about that.
Hey, Joe. Remember what Paul said in the Malkavian mod? The Gep Gun takedown is the most silent way to eliminate Manderley. Yeah. Take that, Joe. I quit. I can't even take his candy bar. I can flush his toilet, but it doesn't talk to me. Anyway, you want to know about Agent Navarra? Guess who has the other part of this? Demiurge Archon. Flatlander. I'm coming for you, Walton. Let's go teach Anna Navarro the meaning of what it means to be a patriot. Want to see? If you want to see, go on and tear it out of me. Hope you're all doing good today. We're having fun here. This is our greatest Deus Ex moment. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, like leaving. Anyway.
I will have to kill you myself.
Take your best shot, Flatlander woman.
How did you know?
The soldier popping out of the office did a better job of trying to kill me than you, Anna. So, allow me to explain Anna Navarra to you. I know that was stupidly easy. Let me go get health from Jaime's Botwell. I always call him Jamie, but from Jaime's Botwell, the Well, that's explained. Yeah. I know that was stupidly easy. So there's multiple ways to deal with Ana Navarra. You can do that, where you find her code phrase and blow her up instantly. You can actually fight her, which is, you know, possible. She's not invincible. She's actually not that tough. She has a flamethrower. Or you can just run away and run past her and open the door yourself and ignore... Okay, that didn't have the power to heal me fully. That's interesting. I'll have to come to top off before I leave. Probably. Yeah. Alex will give me props now, but I want to go look in that lab. Well, might as well talk to Alex. Yeah, you can get out without Alex's help. You don't need to do that. You can just leave. And then she'll chase you down, and you'll encounter her again, in which case you can also kill her or just leave. And then after you leave the second time, you never see her again. The game just kind of assumes you killed her. My headcanon is after 2 failed attempts, the feds kill her. Walton Simons just has her killed because he can't tolerate failure or something. He's pretty much the main villain, him and Bob Page. And I only know this because later you meet Gunther, spoiler alert, and he says, "You are the one who killed Agent Navarra." And he says that regardless of whether you've actually killed Agent Navarra or not, so I'm assuming he just holds you responsible for her death either way. But yeah, I'd prefer to do that because it's funnier.
You gave Anna exactly what she deserved. I've sat here and watched her kill dozens of suspects. Now I'm not so worried about sticking out my neck to give you this key.
I think you've already stuck out your neck, Daedalus.
What are you talking about?
You haven't been contacting me under an alias?
The link went down. At first, I thought they'd executed you.
Who else has access? Somebody cut the power to detention.
I installed UNATCO security myself. It's unbeatable. You're starting to scare me.
Not as much as you're scaring me. Who's Daedalus, and why does he want to rescue me?
A better hacker than I. A trick like that? Well, it crossed my mind, I have to admit. I'm pretty disgusted with the agency right now, but I would have been caught.
You wouldn't want to take that chance.
No, but I can't just sit back and watch.
You sound sincere. Maybe you should quit UNATCO.
And do what?
You can track me down in Hong Kong. I'm going to contact Tracer Tong and help the Resistance.
I might do that. Sure, I'll think about it. And I'm gonna check into this mystery hacker.
I always liked Alex Jacobson. He's fun. He's a good guy. Him and Jaime are the 2 good guys here. Well, Sam Carter does too, but I don't think he leaves UNATCO. Maybe.
I'll check the logs. Maybe this Daedalus didn't cover his tracks.
Actually, he does.
You better get moving.
Yeah. I'll get moving. Don't worry, Alex. But, yeah. His funny comment there. Like I said, all I could ever hear when these people talk is the Malkavian mod. It's just ruined it for me. Manderley's mind is completely gone. That guy's already... I should jack you into a mouse. The acoustic gunfire sensor has been deployed by a number of organizations throughout the... Yeah, you know what? I don't think this is important. I'm not going to read it. Anything at all in here, though? Oh, multi-tool. Yeah, that was worth it. Worth the trip. Also, JC can't leave without his favorite basketball, man. Am I done? I think we're done. We did that. I was going to go top off with the... I guess I should have did that while I was down there. Actually, let's go. Yeah, we'll get the basketball, but let's make sure this guy. There's the guy at the front desk who's probably. Okay, maybe you can't do that. Maybe you can. I always thought you could just run away from Anna there. Maybe you can't. I think. Well, no. No. Maybe there's a way to get the key without. There must be a way to get the key without killing Anna.
We have movement here, sir. Hold it.
Yeah, come on now. Did I put a silencer on this gun? I might have done that. I might have done. We can finally be the man behind the curtain here. Now, there's no getting back in once you go out, so I'll go top off my health now. I wanted to make sure I got rid of that guy first, and then I'll get my basketball and we'll go. He's sending us to Hong Kong. Yeah. But no, nobody knows who Daedalus is either. Who is Daedalus? That's a good question, right? That's a question for the future of this game if you don't already know. Daedalus. I should jack you into a mouse. Why do you like going all the way down here by the restricted area? Anyway, let's top off our health because that's good. I don't want to have a bunch of clips. Yeah, I guess I'm fine. Okay, well...
I'll catch a plane in the morning.
You catch a plane in the morning, Jaime. Everybody else here is dead except you and Alex and Sam, so... I mean, that's literally it. Oh, no, I left Janice alive. Bye, Janice. You were decent. You were just doing your job. I fully believe she was just doing her job. Everybody else here is a prick. I like that they even let you kill that one lady. I mean, you don't have to, but... She fully 100% deserved it. Actually, is there going to be soldiers up here, too? There's this guy at this desk. Yeah... Can I keep the basketball? I'll probably have to fight this guy. I don't want to. Should I just try to run past him? See how much he shoots me if I run past him.
No, I cannot forgive. No. Not the killing of Agent Navarre. I will follow you. Denton, I will get you.
Get ready for more of that. I have better things to do.
How do you know to meet me?
Daedalus. He called himself Daedalus.
A friend of yours?
Nope. I came because I owe your brother Paul a few favors. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna take you to Hong Kong.
Can you put me in contact with Tracer Tong?
I know a place where we can touch down in the city, but Tong is very suspicious of foreigners. You'll have to earn the trust of your brother's allies. They'll know how to find Tong.
Great. Let's go.
Time to see if this stealth copter is worth all the fuss. MJ-12 is a facility in Hong Kong, and they'll be watching for us.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, Jock. Let's go. There was stuff over there I could have got, but you know what? I didn't care. It's time to get out of here. And with that, we close on the first act of the game.
I blew it, JC. I'm sorry. MJ-12 must want you bad. Locked on the chopper and had the nav computer fly straight in. Last doors are shut. My weapons are locked. Weapon lock switch is on flight control deck 1. Get me back online or we're dead meat.
Yeah. So that MJ-12 base, they gotcha. Okay, so yeah, it's the end of an end of an era here. We have finished the first act of the game. We left New York. Now we're in Hong Kong, which is the next part. We'll leave a couple. I'm gonna get rid of this one because it's my Malkavian mod game that I'm not going back to. Hong Kong MJ-12 Helibase. So as you can imagine, we're gonna have to fight a bunch of MJ-12 guys in here. Got a charge up robot, which is nice. I think I gotta go like up this ladder, or can I go through this door, or down there actually? Yeah, I got a few options here. Okay.
Shh. Wait for him to move again.
Let's do this. There's a bunch of you down there.
Watch yourself. This one's some kind of mech.
Jeez.
Request backup.
Look at them all down there. There's no way. This is what we wanted. Okay. What I should do is probably put them on, again, you can approach this section any way you want. You can stealth your way around. Let's just not with that. They have only because they have a turret up there that would probably kill me. But I bet somewhere else in the base I can turn that turret on and kill all those guys. Oh, that was weird, that light transition though. Can I mean, mean, why would that work? That's really weird. Yeah, that's really weird. That's a weird glitch. So the only other option I have is up or down on these stairs, which... To all flight controllers, after the recent theft of SH-187, we're evaluating our security procedures. Until further notice, Deck 1 flight control has been sealed, and top troops ordered for the battery. So if you need to access flight control, please see Tech Sergeant Mackey. Also, please see this vent for a way to go. What's in the bottom here? A hazmat suit. Interesting. Yeah, I'm doing the stealth option. Not really. I'm terrible at the stealth option. Okay, that's just in there. Good to know. Am I just... Oh. Yeah, load yourself a rocket though, JC. Is it loaded now? No, make sure you load a rocket up, yeah. For the future. In case we need a rocket really fast or something.
Careful down there. That fueling equipment was installed by the lowest bidder. One time I had to fly a couple of gas technicians to the emergency room.
That was interesting. So this is probably where I need to come later once I have a code for this. That's what the hazmat suit's probably for. You can release all the toxic gas. But I don't really have any desire to do that. I'm just trying to see where all I can go here. Okay, this will drop me in the stairs above those guys, I think. So this probably gets me where those guys are, right? Yes, it sure does. And this... Yeah, the MJ-12 guys are a little bit better than your NATO guys. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Really? We're doing this?
Watch it. Watch him going. This one's some kind of mech.
Yeah, it's annoying. Hit the showers.
Get a squad in here.
Still in the area. Get a squad in here. You found some 12 gauge? Yeah, tell you the stuff you do find. Okay. Let's see. Okay, well, we'll read that later when there's not an alarm going off and cameras on. This probably also isn't the security terminal. I mean, it's not. Why would it be, right? Yeah, they're coming.
That's him. Sounding the alarm. Intruder alert.
Why am I wasting ammo? The old... Yeah, they all hit the showers here. Anybody else trying to be a hero? Oh, newspaper. UNATCO responds to terrorist attack. Terrorist strike on Liberty Islands month last week by UNATCO forces moved to swiftly neutralize the threat. The attack resulted poorly organized attempt to break security. UNATCO headquarters with the National Secessionist Forces was characterized by unidentified source as a futile gesture. Walton Simons, director of FEMA, worked closely with UNATCO to coordinate both U.S. and UNATCO forces in the joint operation to root their many elements of terrorist network in New York. Terrorism is very much a snake that slithers out of the tall grass, said Simons. It is our responsibility to always remain alert to the danger of presence. and act decisively when it appears. Authorities are currently attempting to locate J.C. Denton, one of the terrorist leaders who escaped in the aftermath of the attack. Yep, see how they've spun that? See how they've spun their little tricks on us? Yeah, they running tricks on us. This is what they do. Because our former friends, our former bad guy, you know what? Yes. Here. JC, take a shower. Yeah. That's good. I like showers. Okay. I'm tired of that camera. There's stuff to read in here. I'd like to not have to worry about your garbage. You can also sneak in this way. Also, pepper gun, pepper cartridge, credit chit, the munitions bay door. The trophy. The flight deck controls key. We had one of the locals attempt to hack the security keypad in the elevator. Looked like a kid this time. He did a pretty good job of staying at the surveillance field. Anyway, Nicole managed to override before he got in. She reset the code to 989. Hopefully they'll keep them out before we can get more security at the entrance. Until we can get more security at the entrance, even. They have a picture of a sword. Except it's not a picture, it's an actual sword I could take and use as a weapon. But, yeah, when you're in China, you get swords. And I don't need a sword, because I'm not... Actually... Hang on. Is this... No. I would need to drop one more thing. Huh. Do I want a sword? Let's see, if I drop this... I can use it. Hell. Let's have a sword. Sorry, crowbar. Okay, so let's also... Let's drop our bomb for a second. Let's go on the lookout for more Majestic 12 guys.
Back in business. Come on down and stay clear of the blast doors to the south. I'm gonna launch a missile.
He's gonna launch a missile! Off. Everything. Off. Off. Open. We'll have to rehack that turret. Hugh City. How about that? Oh wait, is he gonna launch a missile?
Fire in the hole.
He blew up the robot.
I have to get clear. Head for the exit and I'll link up with you when I can.
Anyway, Hong Kong and unique environmental personnel. Yeah, you can read that. Here you can read this. Yeah, I would love to read those, but I feel like it's not a good idea right now. Also, we should probably hack this computer. Let's hack this computer too. I hear a robot. I'm gonna have to shoot with the GEP gun or something. Yeah, target lost. Yeah, okay, I can't read that without having actual... I thought okay, I did deactivate. Well, no, you don't need to read these. This is just about Hong Kong and, yeah, no. Okay, let's get our bomb, though, because I don't want to leave my lamb behind. The one lamb I have. I'm gonna turn that, is this robot out here now? He sure is. Let's give that robot a taste of its own medicine. Come on. in that area. Yeah, usually it takes one rocket to kill those. I think there's another one. Oh, there sure is. There. And that's why we carry the gap gun around, ladies and gentlemen. Wasn't there something else? I want to turn that turret off so I can go up to the roof. Yeah, this is the sad story of JC Denton getting shot a whole bunch by MJ12 guys and not having a... Let's bypass this. Okay. Let's do the sad story of healing my torso. Not my left leg, though. That can stay damaged for now. And there was nothing else to do. Yeah, okay. I could go down in the basement in the fueling place and turn on the gas and whatever else, but I don't need to do that. We've succeeded. We've done this. That's where I can leave. But let's go up on the roof because we went to the trouble of clearing it out. Thank you very much, turret. Oh, they have a sword up here too. They have basketball. A bunch of swords. What are you doing with all these swords? Can I also deactivate, like, stuff up here? No. I don't think I can do anything with these satellite dishes. Whoa. Controls are making it wonky and I almost fell over. Oh, I can also go this way to get up here. Yeah, those vents take you all over. Where'd that other guy go? He died in a corner somewhere or something, I guess. Well, there was nothing useful up here. Yeah, I mean, the sword isn't that useful, but it's just cooler than the crowbar. It takes up more space in my inventory, though. So anyway, yeah, he opened this. And that's how I'm supposed to leave. Yeah, I wonder if I should just try to go through there. I mean, 3 tools to not take a bunch of damage is probably... It is not happy with me right now. The game is really not happy with me right now with this area. I could see how much damage I took. Let's see how much damage I've taken, if this is worth it. Oh. Or, you know, I take no damage, and that would have been a total waste of time. Down? Oh, yeah, down is where I wanted to go. What about up? Does the up button on this? Oh. Okay, down is where I want to go. Welcome to Hong Kong. Welcome to the Coalition Prod.
Okay, you need to find Tracer Tong. He used to drop Paul off in a small compound east of the market. You could start there. Don't lose any time. Your kill switch is 12 hours old.
If you die, our plans will fail. Locate Tracer Tong.
It makes it sound like you're on a timer, but you're really not. There's no timer here. Oh, there's a door. 2 picks. I'll consider that, but let's talk to some people in China. We're in China.
Many fine restaurants buy their meats from me. Have you visited the Lucky Money, for instance? It's below the market in the mall.
So now we're in the Chinese meat markets where, you know, COVID-19 came from. Just saying. Where they blamed COVID-19 for coming from. Because, you know, China bad. So there's alarms here, and there are soldiers here, and we gotta be careful.
Watch where you're going. Who you looking at? Take a hike.
Hand-painted china, very authentic. I've been warned about you. Do you like?
I've been warned about you. Do you like?
I work for the butcher too. Everybody in Wan Chai Market.
I have made other arrangements.
I never fall asleep. I am one of the best watchmen.
Let alone. I don't work with the boys.
This is a bad market. Lots of bad people.
Go.
This game is a product of its time, so you know. Welcome to Wan Chai. Please use the following map provided at no cost to enjoy our beautiful district. In Wan Chai Market is where you will take in tea, buy a bird, and shop for antiques and other wonderments. The Old China Hand and Lucky Money Club are dancing, drinks, and all. End your day with matcha ovation and sampan ride to the historic canal and absorb the ceremonies of the authentic temple in the main square. Enjoy. I'm not going to read these. Well, let's do it. Authorities confirmed today that a number of mysterious illnesses reported at area clinics were not cases of Grey Death as been previously feared, but merely a seasonal outbreak of influenza. Huh? Imagine if this pandemic had striking resemblance to influenza. Dr. Chang Lam of People's Health Administration and head of the inquiry, I can say with complete certainty that these cases exhibit absolutely none of the symptoms of the so-called Grey Death. Cases of which I might add have been so far reported in less than managed states of America and Europe. Those malcontents who have spread rumors to the country are merely feeding upon unjustified fears of hardworking men and women of Hong Kong. Dr. Lam went on to say anyone observed making such claims to be reported to local party leaders for counseling. Explosions rocked the Wan Chai district 2 days ago as fighting between the warring triads resulted in the cave-in and flooding of the Canal Road tunnel, effectively halting all access to and from the Wan Chai area. With the fighting occurred in early hours of the morning and traffic was light, a number of bystanders were trapped during the fighting and subsequently presumed dead. The names of the deceased have not been released at this time. Police have barricaded the area of the Wan Chai terminal, forbidden any access until thorough forensic analysis can be made of the bodies removed. A statement released earlier today, the police declined to name any suspects, though Chief Joey Lung expressed that the reprehensible nature of the crime will not go unanswered by the Hong Kong police. Jacob's shadow. Samuel looked at him from across the table, but he might as well have been peering at Jacob from the devil's own palace in the deep blue sea. After a moment, Samuel rubbed his rheumy eyes. You ever wonder about morals, he said. Jacob shook his head. I do, all the damn time. What it means to be good. There's some tally that says you only hurt 10 people, so come up on top. But 11 and you're going straight to hell. You think there might be a little voice that tells you way back in your head, and then I wonder what happens if the voice goes away. Jacob returned to the table and put a little .22 pistol against one of Samuel's kneecaps. I don't think you're going to answer that. Like my answer then. Where is she? Mass driver kills over 200,000 in Impidem, Nigeria. The historical first delivery of ore from the Zhu Enlai lunar mining complex ended in tragedy today when the targeting error resulted in the payload slamming the outskirts of the city of Ibadan in Nigeria. Thousands died in the initial blast and was compared to a small nuclear bomb. As the payload impacted a sparsely populated suburb, but thousands were left disoriented, homeless, and without power or water in the wake of the explosion. Chinese officials have halted all other deliveries from the Zhu Enlai complex and are working with both the United Nations and officials from McMoran Global Steel to determine the cause of the error. McMoran Global Steel was responsible in the construction of the mass driver, winning the contract from Page Industries in a heated bidding war. Obviously, we took the utmost precautions, but only the Zhu Entai driver, said spokesperson Sean Murphy, but something's gone terribly wrong. Our only real response at the point is to offer condolences and aid the people of Ibadan, and ensure that such an event never occurs again. So this kind of shows you world building, but it also shows you something. These people went up against Page Industries and something went wrong.
News of Triad Wars. Red Arrow versus Luminous Path.
What do you think of the Luminous Path Triad?
Cowards, soon to be gone. They have to steal weapons because they have lost the traditional arts.
What kind of weapons?
They murdered the Red Arrow leader to get the sword he invented.
How do you invent a sword?
It uses modern technology. I paid the Red Arrow even though the Luminous Path compound is 50 meters away. Many publication. What's your interest?
What do you think of the Red Arrow Triad?
They will control all of Wan Chai in a few weeks.
You sound certain.
The fighting is not going well for the Luminous Path.
Yeah, this is a product of its time, remember. Hey, you guys don't hate me, right?
I do not recognize you. I cannot make deal with strangers.
Yeah, this is a little something though, this whole place. So yeah, if you start trouble, then they get mad, but...
The shopkeepers are honest. You will find a good bargain here.
I will find a good, I don't think they get mad at me for... Yeah, we'll save it in the market too. I'd rather save it here. Interesting that MJ12 district is above the market though. 200. He doesn't care about me stealing the money, right? No. I got the money. Yeah, I got away.
Notify me of any problems.
I will. I don't know why there's so much slowdown in this area. This is kind of bothering me. There's just too much going on here. Yeah, there's a little secret base in the corner. It's just... There's the police, and if I go in there, they get mad. Yeah. And they've got robots, don't worry about them. And they've got dogs and cats locked up in jail. Okay, well next time we're gonna go, hopefully I can get this slowdown under control, this lag. Well, what's up here? Let's go up here. Check this out first. This is another bar above the market.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
We already have an arrangement with the Luminous Path.
Do you want to do business in Wang Chai?
I will not be threatened.
Don't think your Luminous Path can protect you.
He wasn't...
Get out, now!
Was he threatening
As you wish, but don't be surprised if you don't pass your next inspection.
I know people on the health board. They can't be bought.
Perhaps, but they're just like rats. Don't interfere in my business.
Wow!
Don't interfere in my business.
Your voice completely changed.
Oh my god. They are everywhere.
We will be patient while they clean up the mess.
You can't be serious.
We would offend my nephew if we were to leave so soon. We had the Jiaoxi. Very good.
I can't stand it. I've got to get out here. Disgusting.
So there's rats because, you know...
Welcome to the Wanchai Tea House. Anything you like, 12 credits.
Yeah, you can get the stuff.
What do you think of the triads?
Don't talk to me about triads.
They give you a lot of trouble?
They are punks. Talking all the time about community and traditions, then they fight over technology from a multinational corporation like VersaLife.
How do you know that the sword came from VersaLife?
It has nanotech components. It is self-sharpening or something. I wish they would use it to chop off each other's heads.
Yeah, so there's a stolen sword, and now there's... Look at all the rats. These are great rats. That guy already came in here. It was his business.
Small matter to discuss.
X-Plan.
A disturbance in the tea house. Can you overlook?
100.
No injuries. Only a prank.
100.
I have 55.
100.
65.
100.
Okay, 65.
Aw, man, you're supposed to say 100. 100. Let's follow this guy around.
Mind your own business.
Mind your own business. Is he going back to the lucky money now?
Yes, a little something to brighten up the lab.
VersaLife?
Such a quaint little market.
Interesting, Peggy.
Stay out of my way.
I just love Mrs. Hang.
Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Perhaps a present for your girlfriend?
What about your flowers?
Only 20 credits for that one.
Who are you?
Excuse me, I'm trying to shop.
Okay, Peggy. Okay, there's a whole other area here. Oh.
You're next to the compound Paul used to visit, but I don't know who it belongs to. I think I'm clear now. Good thing the NSA invested in stealth technology.
Yeah, so this is the Luminous Path compound. Oh, here's a back way into the police. And there's the Red Arrow Triad. So this is all about the war between the triads. And yeah, so what will happen next with this stolen sword? This is a little bit shorter than usual, but I am gonna go because let's get stuff to do next time. A lot with these triads. Welcome to Hong Kong. We'll see you next time.